Hello friends, I am coming with question number 21 from Pathfinder Newton Laws of Motion. What is the wording of this question? The question is saying that a rod is inserted between two identical blocks A and B placed close to each other on a horizontal floor which is not frictionless. If the upper end of the rod is pulled horizontally by gradually increases of force F, which of the block will start sliding first? My dear friend, what are the situation? Just look at here. This is the surface. There is a two blocks. One is placed here. First of all, I want to draw the one rod. This is the rod and there is a two blocks. One is here and other one is this block. Then you can understand carefully. So what is happening in this question? Suppose we apply one force here. This side is apply one forces. So you can say that if you apply the forces, then this side one force is acting on this block FB and this side one force is acting on the block FA. Okay. I tell you clearly, just listen, my dear friend, why this is happening. Because if this is the rod, let's assume this is a rod and you pulling the rod from this direction, the rod shape will tilt it like this. So this side end will apply the force in this direction and this end is apply the force in this direction. But because the blocks, the rod is placed between the blocks, so the tilted position will not show. Okay. So you can say that if I want to draw the free body diagram, then you will understand clearly. So from FBD of rod, if I draw the free body diagram of FBD of rod, then this is your rod and from this rod one force is acting in this direction, that is called F. Other one is acting in this. If this rod is apply the force on block B is FB, same forces apply by the block on the rod is also FB. So this side is FB. Similarly here it is FA. Okay. So now just listen. Let's assume this length is, the block is say called L1 and this length is say called L2. Okay. Now in the question it is given very easily things. The rod is inserted between two identical blocks A and B placed close to each other on a horizontal floor. I tell you before, I tell one concept in here that if the rod is, if the blocks are not present, if the block A and B are not present, this block is start tilted. But what is happening in here, the rod, because of these two blocks, the rod is not tilted. So rod is in equilibrium, or you can say it is in rotational equilibrium. So rod moves horizontally because of presence of blocks. Okay, so you can say that if it is moves horizontally, then rod is in rotational equilibrium. Rotational equilibrium means the net torque on the rod is 0. Net torque on the rod is 0. So you can consider the any point. Let's assume I'm considering the point this and this point is say called P. So torque due to FA in this direction and torque due to FB in this direction. So we can say that torque due to A forces is equal to torque by B forces on point P. So we can calculate the forces FA into L1 is equal to FB into L2. My dear friends, the FA by FB is equal to L2 by L1. And if you see this figure, you can say that, sir, L1 is greater than L2. So L1 is greater than L2, so we can say that L2 by L1 is less than 1. If L2 by L1 is less than 1, so here we can write it is also less than 1, or FA is less than FB. So we can say that the FB force is more as compared to FA. So block B starts firstly than A. So the question, we can say that the block B will start sliding first. So what are the answer? So the questions are sliding first. So of course the block B. Both block will start simultaneously. Wrong, because FA is less than FB. It is a matter of chance and it is also wrong. So the correct answer is B. Thank you so much for watching this video.